Basic plunger gun implies the presence of advanced plunger gun. Or super plunger gun? Or acidic plunger gun. I need 3 more thread and 2 more gear. Okay. Let's make 10 more gear. Just to get ahead of things. Oh, look, thread. Well, there we go. Looks like I set everything a go right before I quit last time. We're still going because it wasn't a time skip. I have not yet looked into pirate situation. I want to make a plunger gun before I go back for the barber pole because I don't know how to get the barber pole, but it might involve a plunger gun. Because we now have that ability at least. Because one way or the other, I have been failing to find this goddamn device. I've been there multiple times now. Like last time I convinced myself that I had incorrectly gone there when I didn't need to. And then lo and behold, it turns out that I actually do still need to go there. They keep mistaking what the recipe of the damn building is from distance and whatnot. Frustrating. Let's see. Head back up here. Oh, it's getting dark. Oh, I've made a grave mistake this day. Yeah, I think. Well. Main quest, there we go. Well, the only thing's on my map right now. Then we can get in on the pirate situation and other places. This is a nice sunset gradient. I do dig some gradients. Oh god. I'm sorry, did I? Okay. Oh. I had a moment of panic that I had not brought the plunger gun. Granted, I didn't fire the plunger gun. So now I'm in this multi-minute cross-map expedition where I'm like, wait a minute. Did I forget to test the plunger gun? Am I gonna find out that the plunger gun has ammo? Oh no. I think I might have finally hit the point where the number of inventory items that you can use in gameplay is big enough to actually span my entire quick bar, which is wild. That's just a whole lot of them at that point. Okay, so I keep coming here just looking for an objective, because my objective has just been to fix the barber place, and I keep not knowing what that actually entails by the time I actually get here. Which is on me on some level, but it's been an ongoing problem. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah, so it just grabs things. So now let's see if I can find this damn barber shop sitch. Looking for a barber. There we are. Yeah, I wonder if it was even possible to gather that independently. I guess maybe if you platform all the way up to here. Yeah, you can platform all the way up there. Damn you! I have come here multiple times because of you, you son of a bitch. Okay. We're ready. We're ready to do it. Finally. Sorry. Getting a little too loud. Close to the mic, I'm sure, with that. Silly weapon. Well, while we're here... let's get that goddamn duck. That cave with the duck is in Boomerang Bay, right? It's been taunting me for ages. I've been wondering what its deal is. So if I come down here, I should be able to take care of that. This should be the place. It looks so small compared to all the neighboring islands. It really made sense why we'd be able to be taunted by the new islands for so long, just off on the horizon. Like, when do we get to go there? They're so big. What's going on over there? Boomerang Bay is just so small. Just a little guy. Just a little guy, and it's his birthday. That's not the entrance. Am I crazy? Is that an entrance that's open sometimes that I just am forgetting about? Was there like a riddle tied to this cave that I don't remember, where it opens and closes based on what time of day it is? Have I ever been in here? I feel so nutty. I'm like, what's going on here? It's so lit up. There's so much emphasis on that spot. I think the cave might be somewhere else that I'm thinking. Yeah. I just keep going back to that spot because there's so much emphasis placed on it. Why is there so much emphasis placed on the non-cave? And then over here is the real cave. That's way easier to miss. I don't know if this is like an early access thing where I just don't remember what's going on, or if it's an early access thing and that there's like context for it eventually, but it's not in the game yet. It presumably serves a purpose, but yeah, it's just a bunch of lights that lead to not an NPC, not a cave, nothing you can interact with. If it ever made sense, the reason it made sense is now absent and unknown. It's so spookums down here. I wonder if this plant life would actually do well at all down here, if it would need light. Only some of these creatures are plants, like plant-like things. Some of them aren't. You've tormented me for far too long. I've got King Quacks. Alrighty, we're back. And change that. Well, let's keep the light on. It do be dark out. Hee. Oh, one of these things is still going. Damn, I really set you on a long jump. Oh, geez, yeah. Yeah, the robots give us 1 million metal, and then I tell one of those things to process the metal, and it just sits there and works for 7 years. Hello. Oh, I was like, where are the other two? That's hard to see. More resources to process. If only we could diversify them a little bit to some of the other resources that are a little harder to get. Some of them are certainly easier to get than others. More resin! I just know every time that one of you probably didn't get to finish unloading. Oh my god, it's full again. The scrap robot's a menace. I need the scrap robot to put their stuff directly in a chest. Like, goodness. And I also need to memorize who the scrap robot is. Let's see. Chop-O-Matic. So you gotta be the wood robot, right? And you're the Digatron, so you do rocks, I guess? Dismantler is the green one. Okay. I gotta try to remember, but obviously we're probably gonna run out of patch content soon, and then I'm just gonna take another like 8-month break or something before I come back to after more updates, and then I'll forget again. If you do the other two first, you don't have to revisit them anymore, which is helpful. Okay, I do kind of never use the resource finder, so that can sit in my inventory elsewhere. I do want to have food on my slots, It's annoying to run out of food. There we go. Okay, so with what we found, I can add King Quack to our stack, our quack stack. Maybe he should be in the top. Kingus Quackus. The cracks don't play nice. The quack cracks. And maybe now, while everyone's asleep, I finish the salon. And maybe even Copper Bottom will be done with it in the morning after I rest. Oh my god. I did it. I did a thing. Yeah, yeah. Alright. Don't think I need to wait for him to, like, arrive in order to confirm this or anything. Sleep until the morning. And then a little longer. There's definitely value to sleeping, to waking up first thing in the morning, but it's just kind of annoying to have various things not function, because I don't necessarily always know what I might be trying to do in a second here, but it frequently involves some kind of character or something. So knowing that I can't actually access them gets rough. You picking a house out? This looks like a fake house. This looks like a cave. What are you finding here? Oh, great. Marrow. I was hoping that I'd see you. I need some advice, and you're the only person around here I really trust. So, as you know, I'm looking for a new place to live. I was thinking this spot might be perfect. What do you think? Yeah. Phew! I was worried that you'd hate it, but I'm so glad that you like it too. Now all I need to do is find some supplies and get to work. Thanks so much, Marrow. Everyone asks me, and I just do not have opinions about where anyone lives. I'm like, the goal is to probably fill all of these houses. What is this? Oh, that's Boyd's house. They put the receptacle over here. Ugh, 10 reinforced planks. I don't even make those normally. Hey, bro. It's like perfect timing that I ran into you right now. It's not like I've been looking everywhere for you or anything. How would you like to do me a huge solid? My house has been feeling super stale lately, and I was wondering if you'd, like, redecorate for me? Honestly, I couldn't think of anyone better than the big dog at Critter Cove to handle such an important project for me. I'm not a dog, I'm a hyena. Yeah. Heck yeah, you will. I need to step up to the plate and crack one over the wall. Crack one over the wall. What? Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, like baseball? Is that when you crack? You crack it with a bat, right? And then it goes over the bleachers and it goes out of bounds. It's a home run. I think that's what he meant. I'm like, are we talking about cracking one open with the boys? I bet you have the best stuff to work with, and you are going to have full control over how things go. I'm putting my total faith in you. Just swing by whenever you want and get started. I, for one, am super stoked this is about to happen. Woof. Woof. My boyfriend and I keep going back and forth over and over again about that goddamn video. Like, don't woof. Don't woof. Woof. Oh. Marrow. About time I finally managed to track you down. You really don't sit still much, do you? We've known each other for a bit, and I realize I've never had you over to my house. Granted, I don't know anyone. I don't have anyone over at my house. How would you like to come over sometime? I don't really care one way or the other, but it's something people do. Yeah. Well, great. Glad. That's settled. Come by whenever and take a look around. Grr. Insane catchphrases on these two. Obviously not. Wolf is not insane. He's a dog. Grr. It is funny that it's frequently just no attempt to make the sounds people make any sense. Alright, so we need 10 marble, 20 brick, 10 reinforced. Oh, gotta check on the salon first. Not done. Marble, brick, reinforced. Marble, brick, reinforced. Wait, I have a chest right here. Next to the... Do. That's our hardwood. Okay. Brick, marble, and now I need to make reinforced. That's gonna suck. Reinforced is so expensive because there's so many layers deep of production. Marrow. What do you think is the most important quality a person can have? Having lots of friends? Ugh, friends? Trust me, you're better off without them. They just want to tell you about their day and borrow stuff all the time. They're the worst. Stinky. See, there's a heart go up and a heart go down. It's kind of just hard to read what the affection stats mean in this game when you see the notifications over their heads specifically. I'm always like, what? What does that even mean? What are you saying? Do. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum. I need simple things in my life. It's a bad decade, if you haven't noticed. And sometimes you just go do. Okay, I'm able to make some reinforced planks, which are just hardwood planks plus metal. So losing the metal isn't that big of a deal, and it's even 1-to-1, so it's not that hard. But otherwise, oh my goodness, especially with the resin part of this whole system, it's like it's so easy to underestimate, and it feels like they do maybe do that. Just how much goddamn diminishing return there is to the entire process of. Ugh. It's like. It takes me back to, I'm sure I've made this comparison before in the playthrough, but it takes me back to like the idea of having a chipped topaz in Diablo 2, in the Horadric cube, because in that game you can make a perfect gem, but in order to make a perfect gem, you need to take, unless they drop or something, you can take each gem type in the game and put 3 of them in a Horadric cube to get the next tier of gem. So it goes from chipped gem to flawed gem, from flawed gem to regular gem, which is just the name of the gem with no prefix, then from the regular gem to like the imperfect gem, I think, and then from the imperfect gem to the perfect gem. So it's like, based on my memory at least, there's 5 tiers of gem, and every single one requires combining 3 of the previous tier. And so inevitably, when I'm doing this big playthrough through these games, I just have a giant stash of all the different gem qualities I'm getting, and I just keep combining them together, which admittedly is kind of a flawed approach, because if you just power level to the end game, you'll just be playing content where that drops higher quality gems, and so combining them as you go is kind of a farce to deal with. But when you're playing the game like single player as a solo experience, or slower in general, and just kind of, you know, checking out the scenery as you go along and taking your time, you'll get so many goddamn gems, and you'll really think you're working away at this thing. And it will take a monumental number of gems to actually reach the final tier, because of how each individual tier requires multiple from the previous tier. Like, it's just such a nightmarish amount of steps to go through, and you're like, how the fuck, why would the system even work this way? This is insane. And this is not as severe as that, but resin is enough of a pain in the ass to make as a third-party thing. I'm just like continually impressed by how wood is just single-handedly this pain point all the time. Work on our softwood planks, and yeah, like it's noteworthy that like it takes 2 wood planks to make a softwood plank, which is not that bad because wood isn't that rare, but the resin is there every time. That hardwood plank requires 2 softwood planks and more resin. So it's 5 resin per hardwood plank. And then a waterproof plank is a hardwood plank with even more resin. 2 hardwood planks. So this is actually almost as bad as the gem system there. That's so much wood and so much resin. I'm not really in a hurry to do the math right now, but oh god, that is an unpleasant quantity of that going on. Okay, so I think I have the hardwood planks I need. Oh, salon complete. It got completed while I was doing this too, so I can enjoy both being done now. Marrow, glad I ran into you. I'm trying to upgrade my pad. I need some furniture items for it. Can you help me out? I'll get you some furniture. And you wouldn't let me hang. I gotta press the button that actually says I have something for something right here. I keep not thinking about it at the time. Traffic cone? Okay. You like a traffic cone? Okay, so are you like just handing me stuff now? Because I can totally lift it no problem, though I guess it's cool. So I guess it's all cool if I keep it. Okay, fine. I'll keep this and give you one of these instead. So we maintain balance and all that stuff. Wallpaper? That's a crazy comparison. I don't know. I thought you might like it because you're apparently one of the gym bro people. And like maybe they might think that like traffic cones and various traffic signs as home decor is neat. Greetings mode activated. Greetings, Marrow. As requested, this unit has completed the repairs of the salon. If you please stand back for your safety, this unit will remove the scaffolding. This unit is sure that this shop can buff out any scuff marks that may have occurred over time. Whoa. Crazy. Question is, who will work here now? You have Sammy any pieces for how much of a backlog of random tasks do I have right now? Okay, so salon looks like that. It's like the only one we don't have right now. Oh no, we lost $60 to worker accidents at the cafe. Sammy, no. Do. Oh no. Is a single person ready to work at the cafe? Oh yeah, it's predominantly like the big pink building. Okay, I should be looking for that instead of like the crossed items. Oh, Boyd can work at the, did I say cafe? The salon. That's helpful. Helpful Boyd. Pluff can work there. And Waddles. Waddles sucks. So let's have Boyd work at the cafe. Right after I fix his house. He might not be available to this dialogue. Can you have somebody work at a place when they're not even friends yet, though? I think we don't have a friends bracelet yet. I don't know what the rules are. Wow, you really got me everything I need to fix this place. It's so nice, Marrow. I don't even know what to say. Now all I need is a little elbow grease, and I'll have a perfect home to live in. Things are really starting to look up, and it's all because of you. I have a job for you at the salon. You'd like me to run the salon? I'm not gonna lie. That's a great idea, truly. I've got all sorts of ideas on how to help people look at their best. After all, looking good on the outside can help you feel good on the inside. I think they like sort of transformed into salon mode and then back into work mode all in one go because they're doing multiple things right now. Like they should be able to work there now. Okay, so just like that, I think I have every business built and somebody working there. Well, every business that's currently available. Are there more? Food cart shopping at Fun Cart, food shopping fun misc. Yeah, those are not businesses in the same sense, like full buildings. So I think I finally did it. I got all of them. I wonder if the school just doesn't make money. The gym makes a lot of money. That's wild. I never see anyone in there, but apparently the gym makes tons of money. Like twice as much as the museum does too. Right. That's what when they talk about the reputation going up every time that I improve the gym, every time I donate something to the museum, they're talking about it slowly increasing how much it makes each time, maybe? Marrow, glad I ran into you. I'm trying to upgrade my pad and need some new furniture items for it. Could you help me out? I have something right here. Gives you the dinosaur. Ruins my life. What would you even like? I have no idea. I don't know what anyone likes. This cool bed? No, I didn't like that. They didn't like that one at all. I'm a bad friend. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum. I wonder if I do that often enough that now people will be like set off each time I don't do it because I'm actually genuinely busy or I'm talking over it, not paying attention to the sound, the music and so on. Alright. I need to stock the fuck up because I have 1 million trillion jillion dollars, which is a real... Is that a Connect 4 game happening on that? I have infinity money. But when I'm redoing someone's place, I just need to have like the physical options available. Okay, that's like a... I don't like the fun time table. It does feel like the infantilization table. Like, I think that you're a little baby. That's what I think about you. Definitely hope to have these two things be a little closer together. Alright, before I do with anyone's home to... Oh my god. Hey. Yeah, you. I need some new furniture for my place. Go get me some. Oh my god. You get the shittiest furniture. I honestly expected someone like you to give me trash, but this is actually really nice. Oh yeah, I thought the first part was sincere, and then it was less sincere than I expected. Damn. Oh, God. Listen, no one is more surprised than me. How about I just put this in my house? Say thank you, Marrow, give you a reward, never speak of it again. Wait, I misread it. It was actually trash, wasn't it? Wait. Listen, I got a notification that popped up, and it distracted me a little bit in the middle of that, and I might have double misread it. You know, that's how confusing. I cannot explain enough how confusing it is to talk to someone who is all tsundere when you're also maybe have ADHD. We're like, hang on a minute. Every sentence means the opposite of what you mean. Or something. That's just a robe. A cozy robe. And a fun hat. Azalea Cabana. Mystic sweatshirt? Is it Mystic? Is that what it is? Are those shorts fancy? Is that what we're gonna call them? Someone might like sun hat. We'll see. See. I've been thinking about your wetsuit and how you're probably sick of freezing your butt off out there. As funny as I find it, I think I know how to fix it. But you're gonna have to get even colder in order for me to prove my theory correct. I need to go to a few locations I marked on your map and swim down really deep. So deep you'll turn blue and your fingers will feel like they're gonna fall off. You might be a bad person. I bet you'll have to bring extra supplies like food or something to stuff your face with so you don't pass out from the extreme cold or something. There's some data I need you to collect before I can be sure the new wetsuit design will work. You handle that, this will be the last time you have to get cold while swimming. Now, don't keep me waiting all day. The sooner you get to diving, the sooner I can finish up. Yes. So the dialogue was basically like, I knew you'd respond to that message about needing help. You can never help yourself, can you? Or something along those lines. You're such a do-gooder. But I was not reading it out loud. Another room upgrade? What the fuck? I wasn't reading it out loud because I thought it was just a general dialogue about how they need cloth or something. And so I increasingly skipped those ones for the sake of my own sanity. Just wondering if anything new will show up here. These ones all being just generic blue is a little unhelpful because I want to be able to tell if they're unique or not. I think you might get a little blue heart every time you talk to somebody at all. Even if you don't do anything, you might get, they might just like you a little bit more every time you talk to them. Which certainly seems spammable. I definitely have some duplicates. I try not to have too many duplicates because I don't want to dress two people the same way. That seems non-ideal. It's obviously a lot to keep track of, and also people just give me clothes sometimes. Dun 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 bum bum bum. Giving me a mission to just go hurt myself is very pokey branded, but it seems a little extreme at that point, even by their standards. But that answers my question about there being eventually a dialogue, a thing that helps me not freeze. A little more room. 10 hard, 10 soft, 10 brick. Seems to be off in a third direction. Just clearing all these notifications because they all say that they're new, and that's annoying to me. Alright. Data collection point. And sneaky swap. So I have to go there for data collection. So I'll finally be able to get that one deep spot and also just generally be past the freezing, thankfully. These things are just weirdly an item in my inventory. I'm not sure why. Certain recipes or room upgrade things just kind of become a thing in my inventory, but I don't think you physically use that item anywhere, so it's like kind of unclear what its goal is a lot of the time. Very strange element of the game. We're trying to get that that thing done. I'm a little scatterbrained right now. A lot going on. Let's see. I've basically been warned that I might want to be able to have something with me that might like restore my health or something. Unhelpfully. There's no description here. There's a whole dedicated area where there's text, but it doesn't tell you what any of them do, which means I don't know which one of these might heal me. That's basic medicine, so that might help. If I have enough bees. Just gonna hope that basic medicine restores my health, because it's basic medicine. Do 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 do. Okay. Basic medicine requires cooking station. What do you mean? Oh my god, is basic medicine not a usable item in this game? It's furniture that you make at the cooking station. Y'all, you cannot be putting an item in the game called basic medicine that you make at the cooking station where all the consumables are, and when I right click on it, instead of using it to heal, I place it as a furniture object. You need to figure, you can't do that. At the very least, put it in the furniture station then, because that's where the furniture is. That's just stuff you place cosmetically everywhere. You know what? I'm just gonna try my hand. I'm just gonna see how I do at just going to the place that's gonna hurt me and see if I can do the quest without having healing items on hand. Because the game makes it too hard to get healing items. Because cooking is a whole process, but the game just kind of doesn't tell you what things cost. You're just looking at this and it's like, what? I'm sorry, I said the wrong thing on autopilot again. It tells you what they cost. It doesn't tell you what things do. There's a dedicated spot on the inventory, on the interface that shows the name of the item and its little icon down there in the bottom right corner, but then it doesn't show their description, if they even have one, because some of these just don't have helpful descriptions to begin with. Like, basic medicine's description is requires cooking table, and I'm like, yeah, I know, this is the physical item. That's maybe a thing you would say in a different part of the interface, like the screen, like a quest log saying to craft basic medicine. Maybe there, you would be like, oh, this requires this. But I already made it. I'm holding it right now, so it's not helpful to say it requires this now, because I already made it. That's where you would expect a description of what something physically does, which is not what it says. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is deep, deep. Jesus, I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, so we're going to that blinking spot and seeing if I can do this before I freeze to death. Oh my god. I don't like that it was so deep I couldn't see anything. Like, I'm somewhat comforted by the fact that this game doesn't have danger in it, but... Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay, I'm gonna... Uh-oh. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. Ow. That was rude. Next one is all the way up there. Ow. I'm actually not sure. This is a weirdly grim mission where I just do a suicide dive over and over again, isn't it? I mean, if I keep sleeping till tomorrow, then I can recover between each attempt. It's weirdly dark. I don't know. There might be specific foods that give you cold resist. Like, these are spicy. Stamina, eat me. Okay. My problem is that the problem with this entire quest for me is just the fact that when you're cooking, it doesn't tell you what the things you're cooking do, even if you've eaten them before. So I just don't, off the top of my head, necessarily know if anything in this game gives you cold resist temporarily. And now that I've seen how fast you take damage, I don't think I would try to eat anything that heals you, because I don't think you could reasonably heal yourself fast enough at the rate that eating happens at. Eating is really slow in this game, and my health was just plummeting. Like, wow. I'm surprised no one lives here still. Like, they're going deeper and deeper into the village for more expensive locations, but this tiny little house is still surprisingly unclaimed. Yeah, for now, for my own sanity, I think we're just gonna have to, Gonna have to brute force this a little bit. Your injuries have healed. Wow. What a time to be alive. How you doing, Boyd? Marrow. Oh, you're just in time to witness the grand opening of my freshly remodeled house. It's going to be so sweet. Not only will I no longer live in a beach with mean old crabs, but I can finally unpack all my stuff, too. And don't think I've forgotten you, my friend. I'll give you a little something in the hopes that I hope shows how much I appreciate all the hard work you did for me. I wonder how he'd look in, like, the fancy outfit I had earlier. Okay, now it's time for the big reveal. Just a moment, there. He probably would give Shishigumi vibes if I put him in, like, the dark suit with the chain. Wow, the entire cliff face went away. That's impressive. How'd you do that? I gave you like 10 planks. Mare, I'm so glad you stopped by. I think I found something you'd be interested in. No, not a map. Not today, Boyd. Not today, Boyd. And dumped me in the back rooms. That's a whoopsie. Bug report, bug report. I'm really bad about actually doing bug reports ever. In part because I'm in the middle of doing a video, so like, I don't remember. But that That wood don't got a hitbox. Oops. Oh, none of this has a hitbox. I wonder if the stairs have a hitbox. They do. And there's one of the ancient, busted planters from the beginning of the game back there. That part don't got a hitbox. Alright, new guys moved in. I need to get new people to move in now. I'm in awe of how busy you keep yourself. It's like you never rest, truly. You're always making things better for everyone here. It really fills me with hope. I mean, if you keep this up, there's no way Critter Cove won't be a success, and I promise you can count on me for whatever you need. And hard 10, soft 10 brick. I don't know if I even have them. And hard 10, soft 10 brick. Dibba 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 boo. I've got so many tabs. Somebody help me. Somebody help. I guess I'll put this in home decor. That's, I guess, what it is. So I guess the back wall will now also have a new room? No? Where'd they put, oh my goodness, wait. Oh my god. I wonder if they're gonna be, if it's gonna become like a 2x3 house? Wait, they might let you expand this place a lot. It doesn't seem, surprisingly, it's not getting more expensive either. That seems like a missed opportunity. It'd be kind of annoying, but... So much to see and do in so little time. I'm gonna need a vacation for my vacation. That is a neat fox. That's actually a decent string of characters right there to have in the town. So it's a villager town day, so it's a visitor day, so today I don't necessarily want to time travel if I can avoid it, so I can make money! Counterpoint, time travel all I want because we don't need money. Admittedly, we're like post-money. It's almost impossible to spend the money that they're giving me right now. But before I go... Oh, that's that one weird ice deer, yeah. Reminds me of this one furry comic. Oh, this place is legitimately not open yet. Oh no, we're full of villagers, but the places aren't actually open because Pokey's staring at the floor, having a crisis, which is relatable. I'm sure they're doing great. Alright, I was gonna check to see. Let's try just getting whatever food item says it's like fiery or something. And see if that is maybe an anti-cold thing. Rainbow smoothie. Did I have like a hot smoothie? I got acid. Tooth scorcher doesn't work. Sparkler stick? Sounds like a heat thing, kind of. I honestly should make more crab snacks. As many as I can because I should check in with them and I just generally have that available. I actually might have it, I admittedly might have it already in the chest. A sparkler stick is made of a tooth scorcher? Interesting. Also just anything spicy. Like the spice, for example. I'm like, maybe don't use my tooth scorcher, which is a product already. Hit point stamina, eat me. So at least the sparkler stick does heal you. Meat. Dragon fruit counts as spicy, apparently. There we go. This might be the closest that I know of that can kind of address the quest as intended. Just would be nice if it said down here what it does. Can you make it out of itself? You can make a sparkler stick out of a spark. It's funny that they use products here. Okay. So I can make a sparkler stick out of a sparkler stick because it counts as a spicy item. There we go. Wild madcap. Okay, that should give me a little supply of items that will help with this. I do wonder if I already had... Oop. There's hoot scorchers ended up there. Does not look like the lavatini. The lavatini doesn't even tell you what it does. It just says drink me. Where I'm like, that kind of sounds like a thing that would make you hotter. It's just hard to tell. Oh, I should definitely be using the scooter, to be fair. That's my bad. Forgetting to use the scooter in this last little bit. Where my goal is to get down as fast as possible, then get back up. We're smarter and more equipped now. We were already equipped before, but now I remember that I'm equipped, which is an important part of being equipped, is remembering that you have it. Whoops. We're heading up here, and thankfully... Thankfully, when I go up in here and do this, I can also then do a little pit stop neighborhood. What was that? Test it out. What was that? Weird archway. What's that? Is it on my map? Not really. It's near some of the crashes. I may have been here before. I kind of feel like I recognize this. This spot stands out. Huh. But yeah, I'll be going north to the next cold spot, which means I'll be in the proximity of where I might as well just continue up afterwards and do the next stage of the carnival quest and find out what they might want next. Kind of juggling quests actively right now, just popping back and forth. Okay, so here's a shipwreck. I've been to here before, which is probably why this place looks familiar. It's on my map, which should mean that I've already explored it. I think we're gonna move on for now. I'm just stuck staring at the compass. Visual waypoints can be nice for this purpose. But yeah, I don't have anything to do besides stare at the compass the whole time and be like, where is the exact point? Okay. Because it's just the middle of the ocean, obviously. So let's eat the scorcher and see if it makes me hotter or something. Other than that, we're just gonna pull out the scooter and just go faster. And hope it goes really fast so I don't die of the everything. And keep an eye out for the quest pop up, because the moment it happens I can just turn around. I don't think there was much of a duration to it. Oop. Bye. Ooh, I'm still like half dead. Stop. Whoa. Yeah, it seems like it takes a while to escape cold as a status. I think that there is an invisible cold meter in this game that makes cold as a, when you're, like, you being damaged by cold, a really clingy effect that's happening. And when I go down there, it's like kind of upsetting. I don't like it. I'm reassured by the fact that, like, I know this isn't Subnautica, so I'm probably fine. Really couldn't eat this? There we go. I was trying to eat it. Oh, it doesn't heal you for very much. The temptation is definitely there just to be lazy and just sleep it off instead. Yeah, right up here is the carnival place. I do have to double check because they went a little too heavy on mushroom islands around here. So at a glance, I can't tell which island I'm looking at, unfortunately. Maybe the carnival elements will get really big later on this island and be visible from a distance. It makes me more instantly recognize that it is in fact not the other place. But for now, it throws me off a bit. Any luck figuring out how to make one of those ride carts yet? Yeah. Just throws an entire piece of a carousel at your face. This is perfect. Looks sturdy enough to hold any rider. We'll have to take a bit of time hooking it up to see if it works. You better check on Isaac again. I bet he could use some more help. This creates a helpful side effect is that they can make progress visually on stuff, but I have to turn my back on them and go to the other one, and while I'm talking to the other one, something can change back there. Yeah, those things I brought are over here. Granted, they're just kind of like clipping into the wall, but they are visibly here. That one's really deep in. Did Roman send you back to check up on me? How typical. He isn't wrong that I need a hand, but still, so typical. You seem annoying. See those weird sea critter ride things? I need one of those to check that the balance is right. You probably have to look for some old ones around the island and see if you can reverse engineer how to make one. You've done that loads of times, so it shouldn't be any trouble for you. When you got one, bring it back to me right away. Does that mean, yeah, make a plastic animal? I really should have made one of those. I guess I kind of assumed that I would have to make more than one, but yeah, going by the previous quest, I should have probably assumed that they would just ask me to make exactly one of them as a prototype. Interesting. That's just the next bit of progress. Read a plastic fish, they say. Should be able to head over here to the farm place and see if I can make one there. But if I have to do any level of processing of things I don't have yet, I'll have to head back to the base to process those parts into more complex parts, which is usually what happens. Bum 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 bum. Oh, I'm so close to a Kiribon. 33323. Pain. Is this the wrong island? Well, this is the farm island. It's over here, I think. Pain without love. Pain. I can't get enough. Ah. Collision. And to get in the habit of chopping up these whenever I see them, because there's a good chance they have resin. It's just a constant battle. My life's so hard. Why won't anyone think about how hard my life is? Plastic fish. 8. Resin. I could run around the island and look for wood planks to beat up, which have a high chance of dropping a resin every time. Oop, gotta keep coming back to this guy because it's one of the only square planters I reliably see. Or alternatively, I just wait until I'm up here again after I head back home. It's probably the move. How do you like to get us here? There, take this to Sammy. I assume. Didn't read it. But they keep giving me the same quest, so I can probably assume it's the same quest. I wonder if there's any other improvements I'm supposed to do around this area? I'm kind of out of reasons to visit it. Oh, wait, is there a stranded person down here? Ah, it's the... Yeah, I don't like that character. I don't vibe with you. I'm gonna be picky about who lives in my town. Resin times 2. Oh. That's actually some better progress right there. This is still probably going too sluggish for my own sanity, though. I already made a wheelbarrow for someone, right? I remember that coming up, so I don't think that's going to teach me anything new. Give me 3. 1. Arr. I don't think I'm going to be so lucky. You know, I could definitely stubbornly check all over all of these islands for resin, but it is already hitting the point where it's taking longer than it would just to go back to the base for more while progressing various other quests. It's good to remember, it's always healthy to juggle. Ooh, there's a storm happening as we get back into town. Up, 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 up. I should make the plastic fish, but I also maybe should put on my pirate costume and check out the local pirate sitch all around. Sometimes I wish I could see how many of a thing I have already to help judge whether or not I should make more of it. Because I'm not sure. TBH. Right, so we wanted to make more resin for the fish. Yeah, that was like the main thing. That one plastic fish is going to cost me 3 more resin. How many am I making here? 2. 1. Wow, the ones I got around town were the perfect amount. Smack, smack, smack. I make so many bricks again. I can never remember if stone does anything else in this game. Can't make any more resin right now. We're back on brick duty. I don't remember if regular rocks do anything else besides make bricks. So I usually turn them into bricks. And can't remember otherwise. Delivery crate for Nick. Nick's also one of my villagers, right? Isn't he the cat? Yes. I was given another one of those. Right, Nick works at the donut shop. A very pink cat. Nope, can't talk to him from that position. Or maybe ever. Wait, how you doing, Nick? I'm gonna say our buddy Nick is busy. Just got a little busy for the moment. I'd like to give Nick the package, but his AI seems bugged right now. Or at least is in a state where you can't really do anything else with him. Red Skull Dog. Okay, so right here is where Hugo lives, and he just gave me full creative control over his house, which is one bed, and that's it. What's the good work, my friend? Have you managed to finish my home decoration project? No, I haven't done anything yet. No worries, I'm just gonna get in some light cardio while I wait. Just let me know when you're all done. Okay, so decoration mode. Remember how this works all the time? Do. I feel like I should just make this whole place seem vaguely dangerous. Space Fleet storage. Oh, Space Fleet storage counts as another box. Oh, well, we can't have that, can we? You know, I'm not sure I have much of a clean theme for all this. Oh, there's the junker door. I think I'm gonna have to take away Space Fleet storage because it's gonna be really distracting that that's there. I'm not sure how much I can add to his overall vibe right now. Oh no. I panic and just start putting random stuff down. You would need so much storage to have like real collections of different things, wouldn't you? Like, it's kind of crazy to think about, but holy shit. I don't know why these crystals are here. Those are both belonging to museum type items. Big Buddy. Insane choice. Add to inventory. Insane. Just some basic medicine here in the corner. So helpful. I'm gonna keep him so healthy. It's a little wild that these kind of items are held in the same inventory as all the other kinds of items. It just makes it very chaotic to try to manage in any real way. And the idea that it doesn't even default to one of the screens that they're on whenever I open this inventory is kind of crazy too. I just have to manually page through to where the inventory items are every single time. And they're in two separate chests that are separated from each other too. It could definitely be helping you out a little bit here. Can I put food on your table? I can. It's kind of fun, actually. Wait, where'd the bell go? Or the smoothie? I must have accidentally pressed the put it in my inventory button or something. just put starfish all over your walls. I'm crazy. Mad with starfish power. Now we're thinking outside the box. We're slowly making this look more like an actual thing. Absurd. Let's see. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum. Put a bell on the table. Floors like that. The roofs are just kind of generic brown. I do wonder if there's like a roof I can put in. Beams, wall, floor, waistcoting. I sort this? Can I even find... Oh, ceiling. The ceiling looks like... The ceiling confusingly looks like walls. Industrial ceiling. That adds to some of the overall vibe. Do I have industrial beams? Bakery, cab, industrial. Yeah. And waistcoting, a word that I never will ever have in my vocabulary. Carvings. Ew, that's horrible. Is kind of an improvement. That's kind of shaky. Trying to find pillars that are kind of related to what we have going on here. I don't have industrial pillars. Waistcoting rugged. That's kind of acceptable. I might have to accept where we are right now. I mean, it's more than just as bed originally was. We kind of figured some stuff out of what I had. Wow, this looks amazing. And in what has to be the world record time, too. I knew you were the right person for the job. No one could have done it better. You seriously are the king rock star of interior design. Woof. And if you ever want to come by and do some more work on my house, I won't say no. Thanks again, Marrow. Go. As he walks directly into me. People just immediately fuck off to another task the instant you stop talking. Ah! Oh! I can walk straight through the door. Trippy. I'm trying to use the door. She's just... Get away! They're standing so close to the door that I can't use it. Hey, it's the neat yin. Oh, there's a dress of embers to go with the other dress of darkness. And a purple version of the Egyptian set. Enchanted skirt. So there's a, ooh. Little shirt with the bonfire on it, I guess. I do not like the TV people. I think about how like there's some furry games where you can toggle on entire like species and whatnot from the entire universe, and I would like to be able to toggle off the TV people in their entirety from the setting. Like, nope, not mine. Hello, red-eyed vampire rabbit. Interesting color combination, at least. I don't think I've seen them yet. Oh yeah, I remember you. The Binturong looking squirrel? Yeah. Or at least, I guess when I say Binturong looking, it's because they remind me of the vibe. And there's a red hyena. Oh yeah! The hyena with the one eye. Why can't any of these people be on the islands that I visited? They're crashed. Which, come to think of it, happened again just now, didn't it? Oh no, my clothing menus are refilling. Yeah, the Coat of Darkness. I'm curious how that'll look. Let's see. I have an excess of similar items here. Probably don't need this many of them on hand. Also, we need the pirate hat set. There we go. Yeah, now I know that space fleet storage. Oh, it has to be in somebody's house. It's too decor oriented not to be in somebody's house, apparently. Well. Restock a home decor menu. I want to get rid of those four. I need to wear those too. I'm back in pirate mode. Oh, shop's closed. Can I just throw these away? I don't really need money, I just need space. And a bunch of duplicate clothes are gonna mess me up. I'm trying to have variety here. Everyone's so bummed out. I'm so sorry, cool hyena named Zalika. Not my fault. The game is hard-coded to have all of the shops closed before you actually leave for the day, and then the entire town is just full of sad tourists crossing their arms and standing around because they didn't make those parts of the schedule line up. And I can't, like, compensate. It almost feels like the type of thing where I would have the ability to choose what the hours are, but I actually can't. That's a little bit awkward. What? Oh, I'm too close to the dock, so it docked me. There we go. So I've got the pirate outfit, so I now should be able to visit the pirates and swap out the teddy bear before Fortuna comes home. I wonder if we'll meet Fortuna later. Because this could also be like its own whole quest chain too. I'm curious about that. Here on the weird little pirate island that's not even a proper island on the map. It's just sort of an icon. I wonder if they're gonna add more islands or not, because before the current patches came out, you could see those islands on the horizon. They're being teased as a place we can go to later. Right now, I don't think there are any islands being teased for later, but they could just patch more in the non-playable zones. They're allowed to do that. Get. Trying to do a running start, but it can be weirdly hard to press spacebar correctly and release it correctly. Okay, I pressed it really early and released it really early for that one. I don't know why it didn't fire. Maybe the last jump was too recent. I don't know. There we go. Oh, stranger. Oh, sir, please forgive my impertinence. I did not recognize you at first. Just passing through. I will now steal. Haha. Sneaky swap successful. Good thing we didn't go with Pokey for the plan, because Pokey didn't even understand what a teddy bear was, which would have been a problem for being able to successfully swap it out. I'm sorry, is your entire pirate lair basic wall mirror 3? Oh. Now I've robbed them. Your entire pirate lair appears to basically just be one bed for one person, and you have 2 crew members guarding it all the time? Huh. Please. Take Pirate Guard Jameson. I mean, talk to Pirate Guard Jameson, sir. So they're just like terrified of me. I think I was impersonating a specific pirate with the outfit, but it's just like, it's obviously comical because I look stupid. Whoa, my hair's gone. That's a new bug. I swapped so rapidly between the gear, I think, that I didn't load my hair. That's interesting. Huh. Never seen me without the hair, really. That's a different vibe. Because I assume that when you wear hat items like that, they despawn your hair because it would end up just like clipping weird. This is a real specific strange outcome. They're all heading out. They still haven't left yet. It's 10 p.m. That is a late departure for the cruise. Nighttime sailing. Don't know how common it is to go one way or the other there, though. I definitely thought there'd be more boat upgrades. I think I still haven't unlocked a single new boat upgrade at this. Maybe one in this entire out of all the updates. I think there might have been one upgrade that I got. Yeah, because one of the ones I got was already there before. I just never got it. Then one of the other ones I think may have been. See if I can get my hair to respawn. Okay, so you have to take off the pirate mask as an individual step, and then put on the lamp to see again. Giant hug bear? Wait, how giant? That's pretty big. That's separate from the one that this whole quest is about? This unit would inquire whether meat person Marrow has infiltrated the pirate base as of yet. Motivational mode activated. It is unfortunate that meat person Marrow does not have the proper slot to fully appreciate this inspirational content. Of course, this unit has found the meat persons are extremely inefficient and require extended time to fully ingest dialogue. Line bots such as Harvey do not require such trivialities. Trivialities? Speech is slow and overrated. Case in point, by the time you retrieve his arms and legs, Harvey will have fully ingested motivational marvelousness, assuming that meat person Marrow is still willing to assist. Okay, tell me where to look. Your map has been marked with the last known locations of suitable bot arms and legs. This unit thanks meat person Marrow once again for the assistance. This unit has no further use for this bear. Perhaps Marrow would find it useful for decorating or snuggling. Is this the proper term? This unit does not quite understand the concept. I am a robot. This is robot dialogue. Sometimes it's really funny, and sometimes it's like very by the numbers level of robot dialogue. A lot of home decor things to put away, though. I've got 2 bear options. 2! Okay, they definitely give me other items too. Okay, I'm not crazy. This is the character that seemingly is the give me, whoa. They're giving me so many items that are not the trash. I'm starting to wonder if it loots all of them at once, no matter what. Because I didn't talk to this guy, right? He's the one that's called the Dismantler. My inventory is full. Okay, they're giving me a lot of maybe the names are misleading? Because Dismantler definitely sounds like the person that gives you salvage. But they just gave me a lot of metal. Which makes it seem like they're the one that gathers metal. Well, yeah, because I think that is the connection. Is that the one that gives you metal is the one that gives you all the scrap. I know what's happening with them. They sure are good at filling my entire damn inventory, though. Maybe there is no correct way to check with them. You just have to keep checking with them because the game doesn't tell you if you successfully unloaded their inventory or not. Just gotta talk to all of them every time because they seem to all be capable of giving you a lot of items at once. You look like you're running towards me. No? Huh. Sammy is way out here. More resin, please. Alright, so where? So these 4 locations where the arms and legs are. One of them's in the deep ocean, or maybe not deep, but in the ocean. There's where I need to go to do the next drowning test, basically. And then we have a series of limbs everywhere. I can go ahead and zigzag around and do that while we're also turning in the plastic fish and silently hoping that the next thing they want me to do is the dinosaur because I already made one. Let's see. Don't think I'm visiting anyone right now, so I actually don't have a reason to wait until shops are open. What are you looking at? I had a feeling I'd bump into someone awesome today. Hi, Mero. Oh, what do I have for you? Furniture? Would you like a bear? Hey, thanks, Mare. This is pretty nice. I bet I can find a nice spot for it in the corner of my place. Oh, you should take this. Big bitch just chucks a double-decker bed at my face. Whee! Immediately pawns off the item I stole from Fortuna and is extremely incriminating. Haha, they'll never notice until it's too late. And maybe someday, the delivery crate will reach Nick. Ah. Right, I need to... Oh, damn it. Second time where I have the regret moment of like, oh, I should actually stop doing this. I need to look at my map and so on. Or select a quest. Oh, it is tracked as my primary quest. It just doesn't have waypoints. Maybe because there's too many of them. It'd be nice if they came up with a system of because I don't think they have it yet. I could be wrong, because they're not showing up right now to check. It'd be nice if they just had a situation where if there's multiple quests, they just gave you multiple arrows for the multiple quest locations, and there was like a sort of scale or shading of some sort that like implies how close each one is. That way you can tell which one's actually nearest and navigate that way. Alrighty. Let's get decked up. Decked out. Okay, we've been around here before. We're looking for a robot. Robot limb. Anything in here? Nothing specifically inside here. I do not lack for metal scrap. Am I missing an item? I think that's where I temporarily put that one drink, thinking it might be a way of resisting the cold, and I don't know if it worked at all. Alright, I mentioned that before. I think cold might be like a slowly accumulating status behind the scenes, and then you get the cold effect when it reaches a certain threshold, and then when you leave the cold area, I think it might slowly deplete, which leaves you in the health-losing status for a while. Which can make it a little confounding, because you almost expect it to be like a thing that activates and deactivates instantly based on your current depth. Where's this limb? Is it over here? What am I looking for? It's supposed to be a robot arm or leg. We are not making this one easy on me. Where is it? On top of the vehicle? Oh, it's inside this vehicle. Oh, I see it. Oh. I didn't know you could reach inside vehicles like that. It seems like it doesn't have a windshield, which is unexpected. But now I think we'll head towards data collection point 3. This one was luckily not a cold point quest, but they may strike again. Good to be working on that. I'm once again not touching the controls. So spooky. As I power this vehicle by my mind. There we go. Oh. Does it happen when I like don't press any controls for a while? It does seem like doing a little bit of steering leads to the pose resetting. Which is interesting because when you look at it, these little bits of steering I do don't actually affect... It's like I have to fully commit to turning all the way around. Other than that, the animation doesn't even play. Oh wow. When I T-pose the entire... That's interesting. The blue thing in my hands that you use for steering is not physically attached to that spot while that's playing out. So while I'm steering it, it's technically an item I'm holding in my hand, and the animation is meant to make it look like it's attached to the boat. But when my character then T-poses, he like T-poses it with it still in his hand down there. Get back up! Ah. Up. There we go. That was interesting. It seemed like holding spacebar might actually cause... Holding spacebar might actually cause the little jet ski thing to move. I was trying to jump out of the vehicle, jump out of the water into the vehicle, and I just could not seem to do anything. I was getting really disorienting. Probably a bit faster to get there if I actually park next to the Ferris wheel. The land is too shallow. Or the water's too shallow. The land is underwater. Calling the land shallow is a little bit of a weird description of that. Ugh. What did you need again, and who needed it? One of you needed it. I might go back to my scorchers. Oh wait, no, I should have eaten the other one because right. I autopiloted based on the partially filled meter, but no, the one that's partially depleted is the health one. I think it was you. Yeah. Oh, because this is gonna be one of those swings. Yeah. Bah. No time for chit chat. There's work to be done and time's a wasting. I have something for you. Nope. Some of them are seats and some of them are the animals, which seems less safe, but okay. Have fun with that. Huh. He didn't send me to check on his brother. I just have to intuit that. I think I'm all finished. Complete even. I'll be honest with you. I don't have a lot of confidence that this is gonna work. But who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky. Stand back because I'm about to fire it up. Maybe we'll get lucky is not the phrase we want to hear about a ride that has to be safe enough to be used. Wow. Uh-oh. Oh, it's starting. I was like, is it gonna move it? Oh no. Oh no. No! No! It's so upsetting. None of them even obey gravity, so they just stick out rigidly. Hey, it worked better than I thought it would. I mean, any rider inside would probably be seriously injured, but I was sure it was just gonna explode. Only the most daring or insane should take a spin on that ride, but the good news is I'm pretty sure I figured out how it's supposed to work. Here, maybe you can offer the folk of Critter Cove a fun ride that won't kill them. I guess we should check up on Isaac to see if he's had any better luck than I have. Well, thanks again for your help, Marrow. Wait, I can make my own entire one? Oh, that sounds like a long-term project, holy shit. An entire Ferris wheel? That I can add somewhere to Critter Cove? It's a big item to place. I'm not sure where it would naturally fit either. Ha! From all the smoke, I take it that Roman didn't have much luck getting all that thingamajiggy going. I bet I'll have better results. Give me a moment, I'll fire this thing up. Get ready for a show. Uh-huh. Cool. Uh-oh. It's on fire. Oh god, it's not even centered right. That's so upsetting. No. And once again, the seats don't have moving parts. Okay, so that did not go how I expected. I guess some of these old machines just can't be fixed even with superior skill. Good news is that I'm, like, almost positive I know how it's supposed to work. Since you were so helpful, how about I give you a copy of blueprints so you can make your own? I bet the tourists will get a kick out of it. I don't like that both of my blueprints are based on a thing that somebody's just like, yeah, probably works. I didn't make it work, but you know, maybe. Thanks again for your help. Maybe our next project will have better results. Next project. That was upsetting. Ah. No time to wait, no time to chat. Aren't you done? Aren't you like specifically and explicitly done with the thing we were working on? Still so much to be done. Yep. I'll still be here waiting when you got the goods. What? Waiting when I've got the goods. Aren't you literally out of quests? Yeah, I think that this quest could do with having 2 tabs. One for quests that are real, and one that are requests from party members. It'd be helpful to be able to separate these a little bit more. Yeah, it's not even color coded. Because here, Cody and Meowwise are both purple. But Meowwise is a real quest, and Cody is a villager in my town. Meanwhile, this one over here for Boots doesn't have that kind of naming either. So it's just kind of a big old mess overall. Confusing and strange. Oh, one of the limbs is supposed to be right here. Oh. Just in a bush. Okay. I guess. Good. Ah. Oh no, I'm on a sandbar. This is the worst thing that could have happened to me. Okay. Ba-bum, bum, ba-bum. Bum, ba-da-ba-dum. Keep up. Under construction. Where did I go? Oh. It's the wrong island. Gotta head past that one. The distance between these islands is always further than I think it is. It's constantly throwing me off. But once again, I'm here to find an obscure key item that's been lying around that I apparently have continued to not find. While we're at it, let's review which of these guys I still need to do. Metal barricade, metal fence, fancy light post, boat oar, and square planter. Was there a boat oar out here? Give me. Man, it's been like a decade since I played that game and I still have to talk back to Tokyo Mirage sessions. Give me da 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 da. Give me da 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 da. The songs were enjoyable in that game. It was just the video game I didn't like very much. Me and my consistently low, poor track record with enjoying JRPGs. At least that... Oops. Ducky! You thought you could hide from me? Meowwise's duck. Ah, I wonder how many of them have been on ledges like that. I only remember one duck being unreachable. But that doesn't necessarily mean shit. But yeah, we'll forever be thankful for Tokyo Mirage Sessions for giving us the vagina bones meme, because Jesus fucking Christ. That was just so fucking funny. Just one insane commenter coining the most insane term because they're like an anti-censorship like weirdo that just said insane things in public. Instantly funny and forever iconic. Vagina buns walked, so inflates you big and round could run. Just the insane things that reactionary weirdos will say in public and not think it's a bad idea. And then everyone can just have that living in their brain forever. Or just me. I don't know. Marble. Sorry, we have to take a little detour. Marble's obnoxiously rare. Not in heavy demand, but it comes up enough that I'm just like, I gotta hunt every marble that I ever find. Because if I don't, I'll get punished. We all know it's coming. Another chunk of dinosaur. Collecting the pieces of the dinosaurs is not especially rewarding, I guess. Unless your main goal is to create a dinosaur. I don't think I can create the individual pieces of a dinosaur. So I think I just have to pick up each piece of it. But you see this big ol' unique hunk of rare spawn stuff. And you kind of reflexively think, oh, I bet that's made of some cool stuff that might come in handy. Time to dismantle it. And then when you dismantle it, it doesn't dismantle. Instead, it just turns in, you just loot it. It's essentially just like a like energy meter depleting version of the pickup command. Or that's called that Aura Boar. Two resin. I'm glad I figured out that I could jump right up there, because if not, you'd have to go like all the way around. That spot is solid to notice. It's just the pit again. Still not enough square planters and ores for now. But we got the limb that we came here for. Well, it kind of looks like it's going to be by the house. Yep. Shiny. Shiny. Oh, go away. No. Taking arm. Oh. It spawned another choppable. It did. It spawned another choppable plastic fish. Which I would call axolotl. They spawned it in the middle of my construction. It's like, I worked on this guy's yard, but they're gonna keep spawning RNG harvestable goods all over his yard anyway. Which kind of like curtails the idea that I ever really fixed his yard, huh? That seems like a non-ideal way of implementing this. Oh. Inventory's full. How whilst I survive? Things keep turning into rocks I can't loot. No. Let's add Meow Eyes. This is terrifying duck to the storage here. And maybe the limbs I've found so far. Oh, those are all of them. I did it. Let's see, this is 2 food items and 1 resource. There we go. I'm like, which menus am I going to again? Oops. Did I do it? I did it! We're ready to head back! We're back. And also a big multi-hour break. Whoops. I'm having trouble finding just clean blocks to record these in. Harvey would like to be known as more than just a shiny robot body. I did it. Appreciation mode activated. This unit is most pleased with the help of Marrow. Please stand by while I effect repairs. Linebot Harvey has now been restored to factory standard and is functioning at an acceptable level. This unit will give Harvey nominal tasks in the workshop and continue to motivate and inspire bot growth and development. Now that Harvey's repaired, I should talk with him and make sure he's okay. Where is he? Wait. If you're looking for things to do, look no further than the bulletin board. Yeah. Oh no, did I just blank on something? About where Harvey actually was put? My robots. No. I need you to continue giving me 700,000 of various resources without me having to work for it all the time. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. One of my ongoing fears, which is just proved right all the time, is that sometimes I get too sucked into reading the dialogue as correctly as I can. Oh, there's Harvey. That I'll be like, what? How? Where? Shit. Did I actually internalize the information I was reading? Because I'm the one that has to act on it now. I was reading for the audience, but the audience can't act on the dialogue. I have to. I wish it was easier to unload the resources from these guys. At some point it is like, Jesus Christ, man. It does immediately fill your entire inventory every time. It doesn't even necessarily seem to matter how long they've been going at it. Because they gather so many unique items that you're like, alright, can I get you guys to put these in a box? Like, for me? It would be kind of nice if I could see what they have on them. But they didn't have any more on them. The giant conveyor of notifications, it doesn't help a lot either because of how slow it goes. There's just like a number of seams that all show up. Okay, right? That's another weird thing. It seems like you can only take the batteries out by right-clicking and not by left-clicking. Which is the only place in the entire game that happens, I think. There's a number of strange things happening with the implementation of robots. right. So, oh no, they're still uncharged. We still haven't had a storm? Oh no. Oh no. I should probably check in on whether or not. They grew? Is it you? Yeah, I think that's the starfish one. Does not seem to have any yet. Right, this is a little bay that does have access to the outside world. I keep being like, where are all these spotted fish coming, or where are these like schools of fish coming from? How do they survive in here? It's like this, there is the ocean out there. There's a narrow but accessible way out. Alright, so how do I talk to Harvey? I have to place Harvey. Just have you live over here. This is Harvey's little spot at the stairs. Memory mode activated. This unit is properly motivated and would request Marrow to convince Lionbot Supervisor Copperbottom to desist in further attempts at inspirational content. Did it help? Yes, in small doses, Copperbottom could be considered stimulating. Long ago, this ability provided justification for its promotion to Supervisor. Humans appreciate overzealous management. It also led to misuse. Poor Copperbottom. What happened? It is Harvey's experience that once management type humans notice bots, nothing good happens. If Harvey understands correctly, the humans used Copperbottom as a storage bot for their business plans and for their confusing meat-brain health issues. But this is Harvey sharing not Harvey's story. This bot will find things to do until Marrow finds suitable use for him. Marrow, please do not leave me for too long. Copperbottom loves motivation, and too much motivation can be disheartening. In the meantime, this bot was also used as storage by its former human overlords. If these shiny gold discs can be of use to Marrow, please take them. They only serve to weigh Harvey down. Oh, doubloons. I thought I was going to find like discs full of like data or hieroglyphs or something. You're going to like blow my mind about how something works or reveal the secrets of the universe or like a blueprint or something. We love blueprints. Reinforced planks. We are finally kind of running low on wood planks. I've turned so many. I've finally converted a lot of them. 20 softwood, 13 hardwood. I might let it sit for now and just see where the requirements end up being going forward. Let's go ahead and just take a rest until the sun is up again. Here we go. Second nap. Multitudinous nappies. That means a completely different thing. Don't think about that. I was like, hang on a minute. No, please no. There you go. So Copperbottom's on my map. But our new friend is not. Dare I purchase yet more clothing? Deep sea, can't see suit. It's a camo suit, but you wear it. Huh. Oh, I gotta get Bambo to wear that because he'll be fully dressed as a snake at that point. That'd actually be pretty incredible. I hope he lets me dress him. A striped sarong. I have most of these already. Crop top. Whereas I don't know if I like that one very much. The weird onesie. The dress could be fine in a context. Hey, Marrow. I was going to say I got a once in a lifetime. Oh. No! I don't want your map. Let me dress you. You have that problem where you get so ripped that you have to buy new clothes? Yeah. What am I thinking? Of course you don't. You're so lucky to have such weak muscles. Boom! You probably save a fortune not having to constantly buy new clothes. No! No! Let me get you... You really... Specifically calling out the thing I want to do, which is dress you in the freaking outfit I just got. It's crazy if I, like, had trouble dressing myself or something, right? And I needed some help. That'd be so kooky crazy. Like, let me dress you. Yeah, at this point I need to go and make another storage container. I guess I don't need to make another storage container in this case because I do have that weird futuristic container, which I was going to put in somebody else's house, and I guess I could. But ultimately it's just like, it feels like it should be in my house because it's apparently linked to the other rooms. Oops. We'll go to home decor and buy the weird sci-fi one. Which side this is the front? I assume it opens in this direction. And we'll name you Clothing 3. Was I calling them clothing before? My amazing memory, man. Clothes. Shit. 3E? Oops. 3. There we go. I did it. I'll think about how to fill these spaces at some point, but oh my god. It takes some focus. Half the time they're telling me to make things. Half the time they're having me fill in their rooms too. Right. I have 2 giant theme park attractions to build in our base now. So let's see what's required for that before I do any more wood processing in other directions. I assume they show up as furniture? No? It would seem not. Scooter, merry-go-round. Ferris wheel. Dear God. So I need 8 simple motors for starters. Let's look at that first. I can make 6 right now. This is about to be a goddamn project. Oof. And the thing stopping from making more simple motors is having more Broken motors. That's oddly specific. 3 more metal pipes. I'm going to avoid making those because other things might require metal pipes in the process. And so it's a little unnecessary to focus on those. So we need 8 of the plastic fish and 12 of those cars. That's going to be an undertaking. I'm just going to make 3 plastic fish. Wow, wow. Didn't expect that. I made 3, so I need to get... Those requires barrels. Oh god, I knew... 8 resin each. So I need a lot more resin. And I need a lot more plastic, which I guess is not gathered by any of my robots. But I've just had a surplus of because it's not that hard to get. So 8 times 5 is 40 plastic and 40 resin. I have enough fabric. Let's see. 12 barrels. Only make 10 barrels. Wonder what exactly the limitation here is going to be. More wooden planks. So I finally ran out of wood entirely. So I need to go gather more wood and more plastic. Okay. $12 of these. Could definitely make more plates and also more cloth. It'd be really... Ooh! Yay! The storm is beginning and it's gonna save my life. Just make like a bunch of metal plates because I'll use them. But we're about to use a chunk of them here. Yay! Please become charged batteries. I wonder how this works. Does it just happen like at like a specific threshold? This weird 2-floor, second floor is weird. Like opens up to a second floor, and then this just seems to be here for the aesthetic of having it look more open and stuff. Like it kind of looks neat shaped like this. It's like there's a weird second floor pointing downward that doesn't... It just descends to a very small space. There's not that much room to put anything here. And it doesn't even connect to the lower floor. It almost seems like this would be where the staircase goes to, and then it also would go up to that separately. with there not being a first to third floor staircase. But instead there is a first to third floor staircase. Whenever I make things at this fabricator, I then don't notice that they're there. Something will just sit there completed for so long. So I imagine there isn't necessarily like a process to charging the batteries. It's probably that you just wait for the storm to finish and then it then flags the stuff as being done. Which is a tad disappointing. What's this? Oh, it's an entire bed. Just on my shore. Okay. I feel like I haven't had to specifically gather plastic for a long time. Kind of just trying to think of where it might even be. You know what? This actually might be a job for our recycler. Chop up any of these I see though, because they often have a... No! That was no resin. Water. I imagine that a well on the beach is not very good for finding drinkable water, because the water table is probably seawater. No. So this is the inventory where you can't go through. And that's the one. That's the item where you can't go through the stuff like that. Okay, that's too many license plates. Okay, so right click to change inventories, shift left click to split. Damn it. Currently trying to just take various things that I just kind of have a lot of scrap wise. Split the stacks in half just in case I actually do need them again later. Just to take half of each one. Basically anything that I have like over 30 of, I'm like, I probably don't need that many of that particular piece of salvage for construction purposes ever. I can probably reasonably salvage a lot of those. And just see what happens. Granted, not a lot of these are great for getting plastic, but I'll probably get plastic out of the, what was it? Traffic cones. Yep. There we go. So at that point it says new critters are shipwrecked and new salvage is everywhere. So that's probably the same flag that leads to an update regarding when the batteries are charged. Look at this thing go. Actually took a while. 126 plastic, 118 glass, mechanical parts metal. Okay. Whoa. Simple motors. Wow, just entire simple motors. That's actually helpful. Oh, my inventory's full. Okay. It takes so long to find out my inventory's full. It's very funny. Tower boxes, more metal. No one can destroy the metal. I only have one forge, so I can't process any more of the metal right now. Not that I'm sure I even need to right now. So I needed to make 2 more barrels for starters. I think I might have the parts for. Nope, still wood. I don't have wood. Okay, let's work on recycling some wood. Oh, wait. I got some wood, but not much, so I think that was largely not... Let's look for wooden recyclables. This is not one, but is another thing I could split in half. And these are relatively small numbers. Ooh. Half the tire stack would be a good source of more rubber. Car seat, depending on your interpretation. Oop, a cabinet would give me wood. Propellers would probably give you more motors. Half the salvaged wardrobes. That'll probably be a good source. Yep. Salvage tables. Oh. I failed to move those correctly. There we go. Yeah, the furniture-y ones will almost certainly give me wood. I was not depending on that giving me so many simple motors, like... We were hoping to find broken motors at some point, and I didn't even fully... I'd moved on to thinking about other problems since then, so I wasn't even anticipating getting broken motors out of that when it came down to it, but it's like, damn, here's a bunch of simple motors. Just fully functioning. That solves my need to make more of those altogether. I saw that it still said collect, so yep, that's what I thought. I was like, I think my inventory might still be full. There we go. Now it went to activate. But God, there's so much that it fills my entire inventory. I'm gonna put barrels under salvage, along with simple motors. Just for the sanity of being able to put it somewhere. Resources are so full. I'm gonna need to have to make a second resources box. There's just certain resources I have so many of, like wood, or like this generic stone. They do frequently bake into bricks. It's often not enough. Still waiting for them to give me something better than a small trunk. That would also help address some of the stuff, is being able to convert these into more helpful sized storage containers. Nope, not you. The difference between resources and salvage can be marginal. And yet we must persist. Okay, so that's a fuck ton of unprocessed wood. How about we get processing wood then? Didn't really math out what half would be, but it is faster if they're both doing it. At least that part of the plan went according to plan. I need 5 more plastic fish. I have 2. So we're still not there, and I'm guessing it's resin. Oh, right. Multitasking's hard. There we go. The batteries are recharged. Be 6, 7, and 6. I find it somewhat interesting that I do keep giving them different numbers of batteries. Consistently, one of them has more batteries than the other 2. And they always seem to be all depleted at the same time. I've never spotted them only having one depleted so far. As far as I can tell. You're right, buddy? I guess so. He's still doing his depleted animation. I'll do a quick sweep. For any logs, I'm begging them to give me resin. Or wood, god damn it. Derg Nurbit. Dorg Norber. Ooh, 2 resin. But no, I think I did just buy 100 oil. Yeah. Oh, but I need regular sticks. No! Too late. I committed all of my planks, all of my wood to becoming planks. It's so easy to forget all the different dynamics of what I'm supposed to be thinking about here. One of my goals is to make make 40 resin, and you make resin out of either fibers or wood that is not yet planks. I don't think I can turn planks back into wood. That's just kind of a rough one all around. Nope. It's like, fill me with your many fibers. Anything I can use. I wish there was a faster way to loot these things. It's the combination of having to wait for the whole animation and having to, like, manually walk around and then mash the button for the opportunity for it to work out. Oh, my inventory's full. Yeah, this plant is so baffling. Look at this. It just goes away. I just looted everything and nothing else behaves that way. They'll leave a plant behind. Cotton candy just goes away, so you have to manually plant more again. It's a little tough if I ever need it again, but hopefully I won't. Hopefully I'll never need it again. I'll definitely have more fibers than resin right now. It's not a lot of wood, buddy. Man, they definitely stockpile a lot of resources, but it takes a bit. The reasonable thing to do is just going to be to salvage yet more wooden objects. It's good news that I'm super backlogged on that other stuff. But I do need the wood that I just spent. So let's undo my embarrassing mistake by just going deeper into salvaging these stacks. Having 10 of each destroyed furniture type is probably fine. For all I know, they're useless. It says used in crafting. I don't remember what it'd be used in crafting, but okay. I'll believe you, I guess. Two more plastic fish. Probably shouldn't have crafted any of the plastic fish because then I could keep better track of my progress through the 12 that I need. Chompy. So I still need the 2 more barrels, which is the thing that we should be good on. Yeah, that's the thing I got distracted on when I was juggling, and led to me getting all that, putting all that wood in. We have all the barrels for the red carts. Things times 12. 2 times 12 is 24. Good there. 4 times 12 is 48. Good there. Oh yeah. I can make the 12 red carts. There we go there. I'm only short by 1 plastic fish. Or resin. Okay. I can definitely make more of this. Oh my goodness. Okay, so recycling's pretty strong. I've been underutilizing recycling, it appears. So you recycle some of these things, it definitely makes a big old piece of progress in some of these projects. Two more, please, I beg you. Come on. Please. Okay. Chunka chunka. Bang bang bang. Whoa. Okay, so now back to the original menu. Where I'm gonna make super machines. I can make the Ferris wheel right now. Easy. Just did it in this room with my hands at the workbench. Imagine going up to the Minecraft workbench and making a Ferris wheel. What a visual. Merry-go-round. I'm just done. It was that... Wow, that wasn't that tough. Oh my god, it's really big. Okay. Also, you're calling that a merry-go-round? Is that's not what it's called, right? The swing? They're called the swings or something. Now we have the very real question of where on this island do you put these kinds of attractions? Maybe out here? You're willing to like completely relocate the robots I have here? I guess the back lot here kind of makes sense. For a Ferris wheel. This is the main square and they'd have a... yeah. It kind of interrupts the sight lines a little bit. That might be the most reasonable place for a merry-go-round. Or for the Ferris wheel, I mean. The beach itself seems like tempting fate. Because the ocean is like the most destructive force on the planet, basically. I would not... just, as a geologist, I'm kind of offended by the idea of building anything on the beach. It's dumb when beach houses do it, and it's way dumber to do with a theme park. Like, maybe temporarily, but it feels like we're building pretty permanently around here. But a lot of the island is very full. Have I ever been in here? I've never actually come inside of here, whoops. I wasn't expecting our lion friend to have a terrifying mane. Woot! I bet you saw my message and ran right over to help me out, because that's just the type of person you are. So my customers love the Wonky's Wondrous Hair Tonic. It really gives a hair bounce and pizzazz that other products just don't reproduce. Unfortunately, I'm nearly out. I was hoping that you'd do me a huge favor and make me some. I know it's a lot to ask, but you're the only person I can trust to handle this hair emergency. I know I could count on you. Truly. Oh, complete Copper Bottom's questline just triggered as an achievement. Which is weird for it to happen now. Please try to hurry. I'd feel really bad if any of my customers left without their treatment. Huh. Otherwise, it's just another chance to change your character's appearance again. I wonder what kind of like new hairstyles have been added since. Oh god. Okay, revert changes is a button, so I'll just trust that. Oh, these are all the bird. Oh my god. Gotta go fast. The kelp hair is wild. The default hair on some of this is wild too. Like, this is my default hair color with this specific choice. It has, oh, that does feel like it might be more tail styles than originally there, maybe. You can add a little guy. It does make you look like a fursuit. It also clips a little bit. You can customize the color. That's fun. Full on Warwick. Oh, the bow's on the back of the neck. It's a giant bow. Okay. Yes, I want to undo my changes. It's a little terrifying. The only button is accept. There's no, you can't just hit escape to leave. You have to accept, which implies that you're changing your character. But thankfully there's a revert button at least. Otherwise that would stress me out. Yeah, the other empty lot I know is up here. But having a Ferris wheel right next to the museum feels like a weird vibe. Granted, the spinny swing thing is also kind of terrifying to put here. Oh, it just might not let me at all. Oh. It does let you. How do you know which way is the forward side? This one's more cluttered, I guess? It does feel like the site's partially obscured by the local stuff. I should pick this up for a more accurate impression of where you can place things. I'd be a little worried. First of all, which side is the front? Is there a front? I think I'm just a little worried that it might smack into trees and stuff. Probably want a bit more clearance. Oops. A little more that direction. It's probably as good as that's gonna get. We did it. Yay! Oh, it just does that. Oh, it is like a merry-go-round. Oh, then it's not that big of a deal. I thought this was the swing ride. It swings outward. No, this is extremely chill. And they're not really about the view in the same way, so it's probably fine for it to just be like around. Just hanging out in a chill space. Whereas I feel like you want more unobstructed view for Ferris wheel. The buildings might provide some local sense of scale. This guy's in my way. Also kind of a cool view seeing it right behind the buildings. Come over there, get in the Ferris wheel, and it's like, whoa. And that was a TV guy, so I guess it's a tourist day. Yeah, that's kind of a neat spot for that. Oh, it's late on tourist day though, so everything's kind of closed. Don't know how that affects those. Look who it is. Amazingly, I actually want to speak with you right now. I'm in need of your helpful nature. Since you've clearly got nothing better to do, how about you get me something to eat? Yeah, okay. Why do you call yourself Stinky? Or why is your catchphrase Stinky? So you brought me a tooth scorcher. If you want something done perfectly right, you do it yourself, I guess. You know what? Sure, I'll eat it. I'm not thrilled, but it's hardly inedible. Never say waddles waste food. No, just what to feed you to disappoint you forever. Thanks, Marrow. That was fine, I guess. Throws an anchor at me? An anchor statue. Oh, hey. That means I can put it somewhere and it'll be kind of neat. Not a terrible spot by the stairs. I'm like, that's an actual thing I can put somewhere cosmetically. Is anybody gonna actually read this? Whoa. Wait. Can I look around? Oh. This is a non-ideal camera angle. Look at us go, though. Oh. It always seems to lock us in an internal view. You both can't look around in first person probably, and you don't get to see your character riding it. That seems like a work in progress concept. Place that sandcastle again. $78 resin. Oh. All this time I was just failing to properly process the sheer raw power of how many freaking recyclable items I've been getting from the robots and from myself, and my ability to turn that stuff into more. Fair enough. Make some pretty big progress now. Is next episode the one where I finally do it? Where I finally cave and do the fishing quest again? Oh, there's another anchor statue. Oh yeah, I do remember that being there. Some stuff hangs out in certain spots long enough that I forget that it's not normally there. I guess I'll place Chompy here. Arrgh. Until further notice to put Chompy anywhere else. It's another sort of clearing I can work with. I don't know what to do with that. I'm definitely bracing for them to ask for Chompy. But they haven't asked for Chompy, and the quest even seems to be over for the theme park situation. Because we may have wrapped up a lot of quests that aren't horrific fishing. Oh, right. Pokey, make my suit so I can finish Meow Eye's quest. Is it an African wild dog? I think so. Oh my god, they're storming this location. They love this place. Wait, why are the... Maybe I misinterpreted something. I thought there were visitors here yesterday. They're here today. And I don't think they ever come on consecutive days. I think it's a really even interval, I think. Hand talons camouflage. Not to be confused with pantaloons. You actually did it. I actually didn't need any data. I just wanted to see if you'd do it. Thought of you out there shivering away with lips the shade of blueberry cracks me up. I was gonna add some extra layers and sleeves to the current wetsuit design. There, that should do the trick. Here's a copy of the new recipe. I guess you earned it for putting a huge smile on my face today. Data. Delicious. You're such a punk ass. I'm gonna throw you into orbit. Yeet. Okay. Oh, hours later, I finally have a deep dive suit. Is that it? You usually make those yourself, don't you? Scuba, flippers, sleek fin. Maybe make it at the the loom. Oh, it's just a bunch of rubber. Patched wetsuit was 8 rubber. Deep dive suit is 24 rubber. That's it. Well, I've definitely got rubber. Huh. Like, I guess it makes sense on some level. It's largely made of rubber or something. But I'm definitely just expect to be combining some things together usually. At this point, I guess I can probably just kind of throw the other one away. I'll put it in clothing 3. There's just a wetsuit in there now. A wetted suit. I can't get over Hugo's wig. What are you talking about? What do you mean? Alright, so let's find this damn treasure. We've been jonesing to get this figured out for a while now. Little fox. Hopefully I can even remember where it is. I think it was just like past the northernmost island in the northeast. We'll check the map when we get up there. But now I can finally avoid the cold effect altogether as long as I remember to put my wetsuit on, which shouldn't be that hard because I need to remember to put my scuba gear on to not die. And it's kind of just like an overall pattern I do where I just put them all of them all at the same time. There's Boomerang Bay. Because yeah, I would drown far sooner than I get cold. Those two would just compound it if I made the mistake of just diving without dealing with anything. Top right past the runway one. Ah, which is over here. Actually, perfect time to check. Time to go straight east, actually. Boat speed upgrade, please. This is part of why I can never get on the idea that Wind Waker is like the best Zelda. So I'm always like, but so much of it's just doing this. Is that really a beautiful world to explore? I mean, it looks pretty, but I don't know, I kind of liked it more when there was a level between all the things. And in its own way, this is the biggest difference between this game and Subnautica that's a bit negative. I mean, there's a million reasons. Subnautica is one of the most beloved games in the entire open world crafting genre ever. So it's like cruel on some level to compare. But definitely one element is that you do go around underwater in that game. So like the entire world down there being populated with interesting stuff the whole time is the selling point. We're looking for like a dig spot icon of some sort. Somewhere down here. And wasn't this meant to be like the final Meow Eyes location? I think it's the same Meow Eyes that had like the king meow. Why are there eggs in this thing? That's supposed to be an above water asset. Whoops. Is that a unique sign? Guess not. I think this is meant to be the final Meow Eyes, and he had the Meow Eyes, King Meow Eyes thingy. Can I take that? Guess not. It might make sense that they might, specifically... Gimme? Oh, hello. They might have intentionally made it the one that you couldn't easily do. And we need to do some upgrading. Metal fences! I need to find more metal fence and metal barrier. They lied to me. I'm taking cold damage. What? I did all that and I'm taking really fast cold damage right now. What? Oh, there's the thingy, I think. Let me recover for a second. What the heck, bruv? That sucks. I just did all that to avoid cold. I mean, it's probably better. But they definitely said it like I was post cold damage now. And I'm immediately taking cold damage. You get the treasure? Oh shit, you're just you're a treasure. Shit. Yeah, I think that was just let's get out of oh god. Don't die. Even though dying isn't very consequential. Please don't die. Please don't die. Okay. Wow. Oh, there's the arrow. They definitely framed it like you'll be immune to cold now, and I'm immediately going back to the same spot. And very not immune to cold. It in fact damages me very rapidly. Me when I remember that I actually have a speed thingy. Let's see if I can dismantle enough of these to get the recipe unlocked. Oh, it's exactly the number I need too. Whoa. Okay, let's get out of here. Is that the next joke that Pokey has played on me? It's like, haha, also he's gonna die when he uses this, because it doesn't protect him. He's gonna put my confidence, he's gonna put his confidence in my recipe because I'm his friend. And then he will die. He will die because of his trust. Fool that he is. I keep forgetting I have the Sea Glide now. Or whatever they called it. Whoa, I can go above the water. A fair amount. Multitudinous food resources. Get out of the water. Get out of the water. Get out. Motor becomes salvage. Okay, so your museum item. Oh, I still have a duck here. Whoops. You also belong in a museum. Do 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 do. You thought you were safe from me? I also have crab food for talk to crab. Gotta remember to maybe check that out next episode just to see if they have what I'm forgetting about. I think that so far each of the Meowwise quests sent me, gave me a map that was adjacent to that island, except for the one that notably was different. I think this one is one of the ones that was still the same. I think the Meowwise I'm looking for is around here. Oh yeah, I don't think this was the final Meowwise, one of the Meowwise, the King Meowwise thing, yeah. Because that was the cave, where he's perched up to jump down at us. Yes, this is great fun. You have returned to Meowwise with my unbreakable vase. Meowwise spent many hours pushing it from high places, causing it to joyfully smash into many pieces. But it would always return unsmashed, so Meowwise would smash it again and again. Meowwise is no longer amused with this vase. You may keep it. Now, you may leave my presence so that I might return to my nap. Begone! Meowwise is a gremlin, a creature, a tormentor. Hey, we're all colorful now. Look at us. Look at the size of that lad. Boop, boop. Well, alrighty. I think that's going to be it for this episode. I made a theme park. I finally got the wetsuit and that specific Meowwise thing. Soon I might actually check every single one of them off camera just to see which one I might have missed, because it is hard to keep track just through the fact that you do get a quest when you talk to each one, but it's unclear, one, if I found each one, and two, if I remembered that you're supposed to take a specific substance to interact with them. Which I was familiar with all the way back when we first met one of them on the island at the beginning, where all the mushrooms are from. But I definitely lost track of it at some point. Whoops.